And guys, welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. Chapter 1, I believe. Let's see. Trying to remember from my last save. Well, let's just load it up and check it out.
What about the billionaire tax cut? I want tax cuts for everybody across the board. See what I did? Not everybody's equal.
Yeah. We were gonna talk a lot for the quest. I missed you, Gizmo. How are you?
This kingdom is ours. Nobody is going to take it from us. This football thing gives out the right tool because everybody needs help tax compliance. Baby,
please help us to be brave.
It's like going into the moment. The kingdom of television!
I know I'm supposed to do something, but I don't know. All the other stuff is over. You can feel it as it's unfolding.
You need to let go of Lacrimosa, as you will classify day, suspect the gadget by night. Every crime can be explained by science.
Anything to science.
Be rational. Check your local listings.
The cell provider that was breached has their social credit check.
75% of Americans have their social security number exposed to illicit data breaches. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points for identity theft. Don't buy Viagra or Cialis anywhere before trying this trick. It's called Friday Plans, and it's the only way to get 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra or 20 milligram generic Cialis delivered for just $7. Let me show you. First, scan the QR code to go to getfridayplans.com. Then, you select if you need generic Viagra or Cialis. The quantity you need, I'll pick 9, and the dosage. I'll pick 100 milligrams, thank you very much. Then their system will see if you qualify. Give it a second to find the best deals, and boom. Look at that. 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7. 9 tablets of 20 milligrams Cialis for the same price. The prescription and shipping are free. Get the QR code to go to getfridayplans.com and see for yourself.
After Kamala Harris's first Fox interview, Jesse has must-see reaction, breaking down on fake moments and how it will impact voters. Tomorrow on Prime Time.
You woke up with a sword.
Welcome back to the talk show. My next guest is hooked. What an app.
Ever since I downloaded it, I can't stop watching.
That's what I like about Van. He's right down to business too. Hey, I like that.
Download the free STD app now.
It's important that it's for local.
But you work and you live in the same place, that very much makes it local, you know.
Because we're able to make meaningful connections with people right here in our community.
It kind of was a joke, but every time I walk in and say it's Corey, it's like Coach Bill Corey, and they just let me through.
It's a bit about helping other people. And that's how I was brought up. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, we encourage Canadians to pause and remember all that veterans have sacrificed for us. Lesson for me.
Donald Trump taking a jackhammer to a hostile reporter vigorously defending his tariff plan and other policies while speaking at the Economic Club of Chicago, where he was It's an interview, by the way, Kamala Harris refused to do when invited. Turned out that he...
To me, the most beautiful word in the dictionary is tariff. It's my favorite word. It means public relations firm.
A serious effect on the overall economy.
I agree to have a massive effect, positive. It must be hard for you to spend 25 years talking about tariffs as being negative. Explain to you that you're totally wrong. The higher the tariff, the more likely it is that the company will come into the United States and build a factory in the United States and doesn't have to pay the tariff.
People are investing in your policies. They're going to drive up debt. They're going to drive up inflation. So they're going to drive up inflation and interest rates. Are the investors wrong?
Well, I had 4 years no inflation. Gavin Newsom, he's the governor of California.
You said.
He signed Newsom. That's the first time I've ever seen.
Good to see Pierce Morgan doing well. Alright. So, Jesse, you, whenever I used to be against tariffs, and I realized I fell to that prison of two ideas, where it's bad or it's good, but actually tariffs is like a tool. Can you explain to us why and when tariffs are good and when they're bad? And then, Harold, feel free to interrupt me. Because I know you disagree. I want you two to ask this out because nobody cares about tariffs until they care about
Tariffs, and this is the last time I'm going to get the rest of the week. I doubt he's going to put tariffs across the board on every single thing. But what he did during the last administration is he threatened tariffs. He did it against Mexico, he did it against Canada, and then we renegotiated NAFTA. And that's basically we come out strong with a big gambit and it shows up your negotiating position. He did it with the Japanese, he did it with the South Koreans, and then we got 2 bilateral trade agreements with those countries on our terms. He did it with the Chinese, first president to do that in a very long time. Joe Biden kept those tariffs on. The European Union just slapped tariffs on Chinese electric cars. So now we both have tariffs on Chinese EVs, so they can't dump cheap EVs in the United States and crush our industry. That's smart. Now, tariffs on silver bullet. I don't want Harold to put words in my mouth. I'm not the tariff man that Trump is. But if you want to pay down debt, and if you want to shore up Social Security and Medicare, I'd rather do that with tariffs than tax hikes. Because at least with tariffs, you have a choice which products you're going to buy. You could buy American, you can shore up Social Security and Medicare, or if they just raise your taxes, you don't have a choice at all. And don't give me anything about economists, Harold, because economists, as you know, predicted 9 out of the last 5 recessions. You know, that was an economist joke.
So, I think this might Rory is laughing. Harold, I go to you. You see, you heard his argument. It's not necessarily we're talking about it as a tool that can be used, you know, in various places as a negotiating tactic. Seems reasonable.
I think Justice is better learning this issue. I think the way he started it is where I will just conclude. Tariffs have an inflationary push on anything you put in. Now, if you're arguing that you don't do it, you do it selectively, you don't do it with the broad sweeping brush that Trump often sounds as if he wants to. I think today he said he would use it as a negotiating, bargaining tool as he thinks about things. But one thing we know for certain, if you put tariffs on things, it goes down the prices of things. But to your point, the one thing I didn't hear President Trump ask Vice President Harris in the debate, which I think would have been a legitimate question. She should have had the answers. Why did you guys keep some of our tariffs that we had in place? It's a little bit. Some of those tariffs, Judge, as it relates to China, are goods that we don't want them to flood our market with because they're trying to undercut major U.S. industries. In that sense, in that regard, you're right. But he says I'm going to put 100 to 200% tariff on everything coming out of Mexico. Now, that's wrong. And to your point, I assume when you said you got the sleeping way that he would do it, that would be one of those examples. But I don't put words in my mouth. I say 2 observations for his speech. Both sides. interest rates were office too. They shrunk no one in the country disputes, even those who make TikTok to China is taking information from TikTok. In fact, is allowed to operate in China because the Chinese presume that we're taking information. They're taking our information because they won't deny they are. We have a bill before Congress has been passed. President Biden signed it. If ByteDance does not sell TikTok to a U.S. company, TikTok will go bye-bye in the United States. President Trump said he didn't answer that question today. And finally, he talks about the country as Internet affairs. I remind everybody, we have 5 multi-trillion-dollar companies in our market. Our stock market closes at a high today. President Trump, when he was in office, said one of the leading indicators of economic growth in our country is the stock market. We have 2 economies, the rich and everybody else. We've got to figure out how we get everybody else to be rich as well.
But it's about everything that Harold said.
I'm not going to few things. Okay, number one, stocks performed better under Trump than they did under Biden. Okay, yeah, that's right. They did a record today, but given the performance over the period of time, they're better under Trump than Biden. Okay, that was in the package. Okay, the second thing is Trump made it very clear he's using the tariffs to leverage businesses to bring business into the United States so there can be manufacturing in this country. And he did it with steel when he was the president. And you are so right when you say that the tariffs they've been in existence and nobody's complained. They said Biden should have gotten rid of them or Kamala Harris should have gotten rid of them. Nobody's saying boo about them. And the last thing I want to say is the real tax on American people is the spending by Congress. When Congress spends more than they take in through taxation, we end up paying. You can talk about tariffs all you want, and you can buy something made by this brand or another brand. I'd rather have things made in America, end of the story. But also, you have to understand that taxes reflect the hole that the government puts itself in by spending.
For someone who's not in Congress, you sounded pretty good.
I did?
Last word to you, Dana.
Well, I think one of the things is that what Kamala and Tim Walz are saying is that the economy will be worse under Trump.
Yeah.
And they're saying, well, economists are saying that, or, one of the banks said it. But even Tim Walz at an event yesterday said, we can't afford 4 more years of this.
Dude.
Agreed. Same. Absolutely. The one thing nobody's touched on here are 2 things. One is the energy costs. You have a coal-fired power plant in Nebraska that's going to fire back up. Why? Because Google and Meta, I think, they need it for their AI manufacturing or whatever they do, that magic wand thing that they have. But we need more energy. If we have more energy, we're going to be able to. You think we're going to get energy out of the sun?
Google.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Google just purchased a nuclear power plant. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Microsoft. Oh, but anyway, thanks.
Wow. Well, that was fun. I think that was I apologize, but it wasn't in the packet. What's going on here? Enough out of you kids. Up next, Kamala could be tackling her way on Joe Rogan podcast. Got you in the suitcase on the Yakuza. I'ma get my mama a house.
Do you have subscriptions that are forgotten? How do you do that? See and cancel them all in one place. Experience. See how much
GIA diamonds, lowest prices ever. The jewelry exchange has actual 1 carat GIAs just $19.90, plus the mounts are just $4.99. Carat 50, $29.90, 2 carat $59.90. Thousands of diamonds guaranteed the lowest price. The jewelry exchange.
With Xcom G7, managing your diabetes just got easier. So, what's your glucose level like?
Good thing you can think of speakers.
How about food affect your glucose? Oh, the answer's in the phone. You can even track your goals. Manage your diabetes with confidence with Xcom G7, the most you. Learn more at Xcom.com.
A large retail store just canceled on a huge order, leaving us with a ton of extra mod pillows. But you know what? That's their loss. I'm going to make it your game. For the first time ever, you get standard classic mod pillows for wholesale prices. Only $14.88. I can't believe I'm even saying that. Only $14.88. But it gets even better. For a limited time, I'm going to offer my entire classic collection at wholesale prices. Upgrade to a queen size my pillow for just $18.88. King size only $1 more. Get my body pillows for $29.88. And multi-use my pillows for only $9.88. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on the screen. Use your promo code to take advantage of wholesale pricing for the first time ever on TV, including my standard size my pillow, only $14.88. They've never been offered this low before. We have limited quantities at this price, so limit's going to be 10, and once they're gone, they're gone.
October celebration in Slotomania has the #1 free slots game. 10 days of amazing benefits and gifts. Get 10 free spins on the most favorite slots. They'll multiply your daily bonus by 10 and more. Download Slotomania to start your 10-day celebration.
Can you drive? You need new insurance. Zebra compares over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Up to $400 a year.
It's gonna.
It's my style. The Zebra. We do the searching. You do the same.
Notice where I was standing. You might want to ask them why.
Murder on a small town is compelling with killer guest stars, and you can watch it anytime. Murder in a Small Town, only Tuesdays on Fox, and watch anytime on Hulu.
If you have generalized myasthenia gravis, picture what life could look like with Vyvgart Hytrulo, a subcutaneous injection that takes about 30 to 90 seconds. For one thing, out of just 4 times 50. Vyvgart Hytrulo improves daily abilities to reduce muscle with a treatment plan that's personalized. Do not use Vyvgart Hytrulo if you have a serious allergy to any of its ingredients. It can cause serious allergic reactions like trouble breathing and decrease in blood pressure leading to fainting and allergic reactions such as rash, swelling under the skin, shortness of breath, and hives. The most common side effects are respiratory and urinary tract infections, headache, and injection site reactions. It may increase the risk of infusion-related reactions and infections. Tell your doctor if you have a history of infections or symptoms of an infection. Talk to your neurologist about Vyvgart Hytrulo for G&G and picture your life in motion.
So it's the power of the podcast. The Harris teams are only in talks to get Kamala Harris on Joe Rogan's popular show. And that would be to try to get those undecided male voters who are leaning towards Trump. And in case you haven't noticed, the candidates have been hitting up some non-traditional media to get their voices heard. Watch it.
The other mothers, I believe, were hugging their kids and like, oh, honey, what can I do? And my mother, the first thing, what did you do?
Jimmy Kimmel got to make him great again. Jimmy Kimmel's a loser.
Had it or hit it, Donald Trump totally had it. They me down.
We used to go to the club and have a lot of the mail.
I'm good at things.
You are.
You're weird. I don't put that out there.
Well, I am a podcast enthusiast. I listen a lot, and I think this is a pretty good development for everybody. Like the more the better, though. What does Kamala have to do to try to change the race? Give it on Fox for a night right there. So, guys, what do you think?
Well, first of all, I love the idea of her going out Joe Rogan because, I mean, on this podcast, like a couple of hours, 2-3 hours, I mean, what makes anyone think she could get through 2 to 3 hours without repeating herself over and over again? But I think it's almost a recognition that they realize that everything is trending against them. They've got nothing to lose at this point. Remember, Joe Rogan, and Trump talked about going on Rogan first, and I think this is Kamala kind of following up. But Joe Rogan he's got a big male audience, so that's a smart move. And also he's a big-time supporter of RFK. He's into health and into, all these issues about, whether it's vaccine, but it's also the FDA and all that. And I think that in the end, it's smart if she can do it. If she can't do it, I mean, it can put, it can finish her. It's very different from The View. The View, everybody goes, you're wonderful. Joe Rogan's totally cool.
No, pass on to me. You have a studio audience cheering you on, and that's not the case. Online by yourself, Aaron.
So, I agree with the judge. This is going to be a great test. I think we have rightly so, as I said it earlier, said, been critical of some of the things she has not done. The fact that she's doing this, I think, is a great thing for the race and a great thing for those who listen. I don't listen to a lot of these podcasts. I have to listen to one or two of these to get a chance to hear what she's saying. But in the 90 minutes she got up on stage, I think she beat President Trump in that debate. So maybe 30 minutes longer she may not do as well. We'll see. President Trump, again, listening to him, and I like him personally. I listen to him though, the napalm got to stop. And I think one of the things that I want to campaign, I can't imagine that the Haley supporters and some of these key critical states find that appealing. You're trying to appeal to such a small group of voters at this point, including Vice President Sanders, and she thinks about this. You got to think about long haul. What are you saying to convince that group to come to you at the very end of the 6 or 7 states? I'm not sure that the name calling Jimmy Jones probably is a calling Jimmy Jones loser. That's the right thing. Finally, there was one last thing in that. It's called the ECOM, Economic Club in Chicago. President Trump was asked by I think it was the Bloomberg editor in chief. President Trump had talked about how world leaders respect him. He talked about Prime Minister Netanyahu, President Orban, President Zelensky. And then the guy asked him, well, have you spoken with President Putin since you left office? And he said, I'm not going to answer that question. I keep something flat. He said, well, you just talked about the things you talked about with the other people. So that I think as President Trump thinks about these things, he thinks about these last years, which he's just trying to get balls and strikes all up and give advice. I think long and hard about how you present that here.
Greg, I think we're going to talk a little bit about this issue in the next block, but I think if President Trump were to go on the Friday Games podcast and talk about protecting women in sports, that could get a lot of news.
Yeah, and it's the one area that Kamala is skating by, which is what is a woman. I can't wait to hear somebody prepare. Ask her, what is a woman? Because she promoted the sex change of a double murderer. A guy who murdered a couple to get a sex change, and he got it. And the California taxpayers are paying for it. You know what Rogan is to Kamala Harris? Yeah, Kamala Harris. He's the next door neighbor who supports Trump, but he has a swimming pool you really want to use. And boy, it's hot out. And she needs that swimming pool because she's drowning. That's a mixed metaphor, doesn't really work. This is the first time, though, that she's out getting outside of her padded cell. And she's like one of those ancients that live in a plastic bubble. Remember the boy in the plastic bubble, John Travolta, classic film? She lacks the immune system. But she lacks the immune system to go outside, to survive in reality. Meanwhile, Trump, he can sit with Rogan for 4 hours because his whole life has been nothing but casual and intense interactions. Built up an immune system. Her media coddling has afforded her no immune system, and that's why you see her repeating things a lot. She just hasn't been able to just been pushed. She doesn't push herself. If you're still a dude and you say you're thinking about voting for Kamala, you know what you're saying. You're either voting for Trump or you're not voting. Because a dude isn't going to get up and go out of his way alone to go vote for that. He's going to have to be dragged by his wife or his girlfriend, like she's taking him to the Lilith Fair, because no guy goes to the Lilith Fair on their own. No guy goes to a craft shop on their own. Carol, it's true. So, dudes cannot vote for her. They can't vote for Kamala and feel like they do because she's so good. And how you know this? We talked about this in the green room. You're only doing this, I know I have a bunch of guy friends who are Republicans, who have daughters and sons who are of age voting. They've shared with me that they were Republican. They voted for President Trump in 16. Some didn't vote for him in 20. They said they can't do that because they can't tell their kids something that they can't lie to their kids. So they're going to vote for Kamala Harris. I'm just saying, I'm doing this. Republican friends that are voting for Kamala Harris.
It's so pretty.
It's also big as hell. 230 arch tall, to be exact. Can't miss it wherever you go.
I guess.
is proud to be free for the teachers illuminating the minds of our children. But it's also free for kids who say yes to opposite windows. Because Tubi is free for everyone, and we
The series titled Live will teachers will take fight back from the door and the monster that take control. The NLC is getting free to laugh as one.
Are you still paying full price for gas? Stop putting money behind every time you fill up. Start earning a deal cashback. Download the free Upside app to get cash back on every gallon of gas you buy. It's that easy.
I'm proud of all my wins.
You're pretty good anyway. I'm not your girl that bad. Money, download, Upside.
I just got cash back for anyway. $300. So, I thought it was true, but it's legit. I'm getting cash back every time I fill up my tank with Upside.
Download the free Upside app now to get cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code CLASSIC25 for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code CLASSIC25 for a 25 cents a gallon bonus.
Hey, boy.
I mean, listen, here's the thing. So repetition is important. And that reason is, and my examples, I say the same thing when I go to Detroit as I do in Philly, as I do wherever I am, to make sure that people hear and receive. But I think it's some of the most critical issues that are at stake in this election.
How was that answered, Anna?
Well, I'm just thinking, what is going to happen if somebody says they're against reparations? What? I mean, because I actually don't know what she really thinks.
Okay.
Something that needs to be studied means that you don't want to answer the question. That's what they always do. They're like, let's just study it some more. Like, you know what you actually think. You just don't want to say anything if you're afraid, right? Just answer the question.
And Janine, she said she repeats everything over and over again because she needs to drill it through the dumb public's head. I'm not sure she understood the question, because the question was, why do you repeat things often? And her answer was, repetition is important, whether I'm in Detroit or Philly or Hope, wherever I am. I think she took it to me. She said the same thing to Detroit that she gives in Philly that she gives wherever I am. It's not even sinking in her head that she repeats herself over and over in the same speech. Because the answer to that would have to be because I think that the American population is stupid.
Virginia, it's a practice in politics. When you get tired of a candidate saying something that makes the public answer, so I get her. I understand her pick. I understand what she's saying there. And I think I understand what you're saying. You're saying that she repeats herself in her speech, and she would argue, I do it because of that reason. President Trump does it. President Obama did it. President Bush did it. Biden did it. It's a feature of politics. This notion, from this perspective, the notion that she is somehow other difficult than an African American man, and somehow other. I've heard a couple of theories that African American men are going to be sexist, and if that's the case, that African American men think that she locked up too many criminals. Is that African American men want criminals out of jail? That's silly. I love her record. I love her record. Not only prosecuting African people for many crimes in America, but even try to keep crimes coming into the country.
Did she ever first see the criminal case in a court?
I don't know the answer to that.
So I don't know what the record is.
Well, you just said that she locked up in your own opening, you said she locked up 2,000 men.
That was in what she has said, and then whatever the trackers are saying. I'm saying, you watch her trackers that she locked up 2,000 men. That's a question by control me not. No, my question to you is, if she's such a great prosecutor, why did she never pursue the criminal case?
I'm only going with what you said she locked up 2,000. I'm talking about Black men are saying now. You want to talk about
Black men are saying she locked up 2,000. You guys agree. That's what I'm saying. You guys are in complete agreement. Greg, you had Charlamagne the God on your show. How do you think he's going to do with this interview? It's feeding in right now.
Well, I think you learned a lot from doing my show. He's going to be observed and expert at this. Like, I'm going to just finish my content, like, for a job. Voted for Congress. And that is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. You brought up when they say with the reparations needs to be studied. That's all they want. The activists just want the gravy train to themselves so they can have conferences, you pay for lunches, maybe a business class flight to all the visits, great and straight dollars, you have a conference there. It's basically what Newsom did in California. All you do is just keep kicking that can down the road because what you're kicking, you're also paying people who are on the committee. We're on the committee to assess reparations. It's going to happen, and if it happens in your state, you got to move. You just have to move because you know what? You shouldn't be paying for somebody else's needs who's not wrong. That is like that's nobody's going to make you.
And we want to clarify if there's a woman, if she gets a massage by very complicated. I definitely looking a male masseuse. Even if he's the only one available. And we really not
facial instinct.
shut up, baby. I'm glad to hear you're having a meltdown after Trump turns the town on to a concert.
You got a permit, yeah?
When they kind of squeeze up, they want a squeeze up.
Deliciously delectable leftovers.
Squeeze up! Over 400,000 people with AFib have left blood thinners behind with Watchman, a safe, one-time implant that reduces stroke risk and bleeding. For life. Watchman. It's one time for a lifetime.
Do they have life insurance?
No,
But
John.
I'm trying to find something we can afford.
fortunately, in only a few minutes, Select found John a $500,000 policy for only $29 a month, and his wife Anne a $500,000 policy for only $21 a month. Go to SelectQuote.com now and get the insurance your family needs
At a price you can afford. Select Quote. We shop. You save.
Don't buy Viagra or Cialis anywhere before trying this trick. It's called Friday Plank, and it's the only way to get 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra or 20 milligram generic Cialis delivered for just $7. Let me show you. First, scan the QR code to go to getfridayplans.com. Then, you select if you need generic Viagra or Cialis. The quantity you need, I'll pick 9.
That was good.
I'll pick 100 milligram. Thank you very much. And then their system will see if you qualify. Give it a second to find the best deals, and boom. Look at that. 9 tablets of 100 milligram generic Viagra for just $7. 9 tablets of 20 milligram Cialis are the same price. The prescription and shipping are free. Scan the QR code to go to getfridayplans.com and see for yourself.
Okay.
Exclusive on special report.
Let's save it right here.
Donald Trump presents the exclusive in Battleground, Pennsylvania Wednesday.
It's launch